today, friends and family said goodbye to veteran Harris County Deputy Christina Kohler. Her death last week was ruled a suicide. Kohler is one of 4 current or former Harris County deputies who've taken their own lives in just the last 6 weeks. ABC 13's Jessica Willey is live tonight, and this is leading to important conversations about the need for support, Jessica.
Yeah, Eric, the department has a behavioral health division that has made great strides since it was established in 2020 and has led the way, its director says, among law enforcement agencies. But these recent deaths are raising serious concerns for the deputies organization. The question is, what more should they be doing?
It caught a lot of us by surprise.
Harris County Sheriff's Deputy Christina Kohler left home last week and was never seen again. Houston police issuing this alert: the 37-year-old found on the 13th. She had taken her own life. 3 days later, Maria Vasquez, who left the department in December, died by apparent suicide. William Bozeman, also a former deputy, died earlier this week. Tragic news.
One is too many. 2, 3, it's definitely devastating.
That Jose Lopez is helping his friends and colleagues try to process.
It hits very close to home, and it's a reminder to us of how fragile life is. It's also a reminder that we do need to look out for each other. We do need to take care of each other.
Lopez is the president of the Harris County Deputies Organization, but he knew 2 of the late deputies personally.
I knew him for over 20 years.
In just 6 weeks' time, 4 current and former deputies have taken their own lives. Psychologist Thomas McNeese is the director of the department's Behavioral Health Division.
These last few weeks have been difficult for our staff and for the sheriff's office as a whole.
He says he and his division work to provide resources to both former and current employees who are struggling. They embed to help people feel more comfortable.
This profession, unfortunately, takes a toll on people, and over time, the longer they're in it, the more of a toll that it takes, and it changes people.
First responders historically have a high rate of suicide.
It's a combination of things like what they see on the job and then what the job entails.
While the department has been focused on mental health, often leading the way, Lopez says these last few weeks have raised questions.
We can't help to ask the question of, is that enough? Do we need to do something different? What else can we do?
And as they work to support those grieving, McNeese with this message to anyone who might be in crisis.
Reaching out, getting some help, doing something to be able to not stay stuck where you're at is really important.
What in the fluck is going on in Harris County, Texas? I mean, this is absolutely crazy. You see that news report there speaking about the 4 deputies who all off themselves within a 6-week period. But it's so wild. A lot of news outlets, you'll see a similar story where it's only reporting on the 2 female officers who were missing and then found, to have been deceased in that same manner. And it's like that's hitting the news. Then boom, 2 more officers that happens to as well. This is just fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to just throw my tinfoil hat on and just go crazy with it and create some conspiracy out of nothing. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. So please don't jump the gun and think that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. But I'm just like, you heard the stats there. They're saying an individual in a lifetime, typically, like personally in their own life, not hearing of something like this on the news or something like that, like knowing someone directly in your life or around the way, someone that you knew personally one way or another, once, maybe twice in a lifetime. This happens in the same department, the Harris County Sheriff's Office. 4 deputies all pass under these messed up circumstances. I just can't believe it. Like, if I worked at a job and 2 people, passed away like that, I'd be like, man, is something going on? Is something funny here or something? You know what I mean? But 2 more, it's like, this can't be. And again, I'm not creating a fake conspiracy. It's just so, like, the odds of this happening is just got to be astronomical. Like, what happened within this department? You heard the boss, whatever his title was, speaking, doing the PR about, the job, what it entails, what deputies or law enforcement officers see while they're on the job. It's law enforcement. They're going to deal with a lot of wild ish, but man, it's just still blowing my mind. Like, it just feels like there has to be something more to this story. And again, don't think I'm just running with some fake made up narrative. Again, the odds of 4 to be deceased in that manner in a 6-week period. Again, 2 passed away. News is on it. Wow, 2 female officers passed, boom, then 2 more. I'm just befuddled and flabbergasted by this. And, they're pointing out how mental health, is so important and that more needs to be done for officers. But then there's also a statement like, it's clear, though, that mental health, services or treatment or whatever was available for the officers. As you know, police unions and stuff like that, they gotta put a blanket statement out to cover their arse. But man, this is just, I don't know that I've ever seen something like this ever in any small sector of the population, whether it be same job, same town, same city. You know what I'm saying? For 4 people to cash in their chips, metaphorically speaking. And I don't say that trying to be funny or anything like that. You just got to watch how you speak on this blogosphere with particular words. And obviously, this is touching on a touchy subject, very touchy with the blogosphere as well. The YT system does not really like to put this stuff out there, from my understanding and experience and recollection. They frown on this type content. And to keep it real with you, do you guys know that suicide is actually something in general that is very often kept out of the news, that it's depressing? They don't want it really getting out to society like that. They try to shield everyone from it. But man, there's no hiding this. There's no shielding this. I just can't believe it. And just as shocking it is for me, like, everyone comment and let me know your thoughts to hear this and be like, what is going on there? I can only imagine the people that work there. Imagine if you worked at freaking Walmart in a stockroom, or hell, McDonald's, wrapping burgers and doing the grill, and the grill man, the cash register person, the porter that changes the oil, and the drive-through person, all off themselves in a 6-week period. You'd be like, this can't be. This, like, no, there's something more to this. And I don't know. Again, I'm just blindly reacting to this, just hearing this. I had to just hop on here and throw this video out there, as there's not really any other information available about this. But maybe there's someone from Harris County, Texas, who's in the know in regards to this. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I gotta reiterate, I'm not making ish up. I'm just saying, what are the odds? And I want to know, what say you in regards to all this? And was there something wild on the job that all these individuals experienced, or something, some crazy incident or something like that they went through? I know one of the individuals, the Christina Kohler, 37 years old, she worked in the courts, and she was missing 2 weeks before they found her. I think they said she started in 2018, but she had been out of the department for a little bit. And I think maybe one of the other individuals had just left the department before as well. Like, is there some kind of correlation there? I don't know. But man, so sad, so tragic. Anyone out there, if you're experiencing this kind of stuff, these kind of thoughts or whatever, get help. Holler at somebody. Seriously, don't do it. Just don't do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not like going to sit here and preach to everyone. I'm a spiritual person, but I do believe in the big man upstairs, God, right? But in general, spirituality, doing the right thing, doing kind unto others and all that. To me, that's what it's just all about. Just being good people, putting good vibes out into the atmosphere. And, I just don't think that we are meant to pass to the other side this way. You smell me? Like, don't do it. Get help. Reach out. Seriously. But everyone, let's talk. Subscribe to the channel. This is Crime Time Podcast. We talk true crime stories, all kinds of just different stuff. We're trying to get them numbers going. So make sure to subscribe, but talk with me. Like, we got to figure this out. Anyone from Harris County, Texas out there, like, what in the world is going on? Rest in peace. Thoughts and prayers out to all those affected, to those lives lost. And stay tuned for updates, man. So I definitely want to do some more digging on this. This is some of the craziest ish I really ever heard, man.